In the Netherlands, Irving Lozano looked like a cheat code. Speed, goals, assists, World Cup hype in 2018. Napoli dropped 50 million, a club record, expectations, future Serie A star, and then Serie A turned out to be a different level. Lozano didn't flop in a dramatic way, he just faded. He didn't become a leader, he didn't become the guy who decides big matches, he didn't become the face of the project. In Napoli's title season, people remember other names. He was there, but he wasn't the story. In 2023, he went back to PSV, where his European rise began. Then he moved to MLS, and that's the point. In the Eredivisie, he looked like a superstar. In a top league, he was just another player. At Porto, Alex Telles looked like the perfect modern fullback. Assists, set pieces, big numbers for a defender, two-time top assister in Portugal. He wasn't just solid, he was productive. Then came the Premier League move, Manchester United, prime age, perfect timing. Except it wasn't. Telles never took control of that left flank, never made the spot truly his. Even when injuries gave him chances, he didn't turn them into dominance. No consistent impact, no defining run, no real legacy at the club. After that, loans, Spain, then out of the top leagues entirely. And that's the pattern again. In Portugal, he looked elite. In the Premier League, he looked replaceable. Serginho Dest was supposed to be the future. Ajax Academy product, young, explosive, technical. At 20, he was choosing between Bayern Munich and Barcelona. That tells you everything about his hype level. Barcelona even protected him with a massive release clause. They believed he was part of the long-term core, but belief and reality are different things. Dest never truly locked down the right back spot. Coaches changed, confidence dropped, and suddenly, he wasn't the future anymore. Loaned to Milan, barely trusted, barely consistent. And here's the twist. Back in the Eredivisie, he looks comfortable again. Sharper, lighter, more confident. So what happened? At Ajax and PSV, he looked dynamic and fearless. In La Liga and Serie A, he looked overwhelmed. Big clubs demand instant impact. Dest needed time. Top leagues don't wait. In Portugal, Darwin Núñez looked unstoppable, explosive, aggressive, goals in bunches, 26 in the league, 6 in the Champions League. He even scored against Liverpool in the quarterfinals, and Liverpool said, "Fine, we'll take him." 85 million, one of the biggest transfers in club history. At first, you could see the chaos energy, runs behind defenders, physical dominance, moments of brilliance, but then, the finishing. One game he looked like Suarez, next game he looked like a highlight reel of missed chances. Fans didn't know whether to celebrate him or scream at the screen. New manager, fresh start, same problem. Big chances missed, confidence up and down. 5 league goals in a title season isn't what you pay $85 million for, and that's the brutal truth. Darwin isn't untalented, he's unpredictable. In Portugal, that chaos meant goals. In the Premier League, chaos gets punished. At Benfica, he looked like a future Ballon d'Or contender. At Liverpool, he looked like a question mark. And in top football, question marks don't stay expensive forever. Luuk de Jong is a football paradox. In the Eredivisie, he's a legend. Goals every season, captain, leader, one of the top scorers in Dutch league history. You look at the numbers and think, how is this guy not a global superstar? And then he leaves the Netherlands. Bundesliga, struggled. Premier League, 0 goals at Newcastle. La Liga with Sevilla, inconsistent. Barcelona, emergency option, not a solution. Same player, different leagues, completely different story. In Holland, he looks dominant. Strong in the air, smart movement, clinical in the box. Abroad, he suddenly looks hesitant, moments missed, confidence shaky, impact limited, and that's what makes him #1 on this list.